Today I'm going to show you 3 more rooms of the Victorian house, and they're the bedrooms and the bathroom. So this is the bedroom that I'm going to first show you, and as you can see there's some damage to that wallpaper, but overall the wallpaper looks really good. And I really like the floors in here because they're nice and dark. And now I'll show you what I'm going to put in here. And this is a bed I'm going to put in there with a silky bedspread, and it has a bolster here that's not attached, though it can, I can move it. And I love the colors. It'll look really good with the green with the wallpaper, and it has roses on it. And this bed I'm just going to put up here. I'm not sure where I'm going to place it yet. I think for now I'm going to do it at an angle like this. And I have this vanity little set that I'm going to put up there, and this came with the table, the chair did. And the table has a little drawer that does come out. The top of it is a little bit messed because I had a light there and it tore that off, but these are just decals on here. I don't know if I'm going to replace the light. I probably will, because there's a plug-in that I can do that, and so I'll put it in the spot I had it before. And this is where I had it before, and as you can see there's on the base there is a plug-in I can use for a light. I have a mirror here too that I'm going to put on the wall in that area that was torn. So right here. So I put the mirror right there. And I bought this from Storybook Miniatures, and this is really gorgeous with all the details. Here is a place that are hat pins and a hair comb. And then there's a chain hanging from that. And then a frame with a Victorian lady in it. And then a bunch of perfumes and a powder puff compact. Another frame with a woman in it. And some dainty gloves over here. And some look like bracelets, a necklace, another framed picture, and some postage there. And then down here there's like a love letter or something by the mirror. And then we even have some things tucked in over here with the lace. And all these open if I wanted to open them, including the drawers. And this chair went with it. I also have some boxes here. These are round hat boxes. And I also have some stockings here, so I'm going to put that in the room. So the girl that lives in here likes to shop a lot because I have her boxes here. And I have these items to put on the other vanity that is a portrait of a Victorian lady in a metal frame, and some perfume, a couple journal books, a sequincy looking purse, and a tray here with the brush and comb and a mirror, and then a box here. And I moved this over because I thought it needed a mirror, because if she really was going to brush her hair and do all that, she'll want a mirror there. So I brought this down this way. And it's kind of silly to have 2 vanities in here, so I'm trying to think maybe I should put this in the other lady's room, so I might find a spot for it. Or maybe this lady just has a lot of things. And the next room I'm going to show you is this very narrow bathroom. and it's super narrow, and there are striped wallpaper in here. All these doors have the crystal knob, and I do have a painting over here. It's kind of hard to see from this angle. Now I have these panels here that I painted myself, and they're cherubs on there, and I painted those and added some gold leaf to them, and it's just white, and I'm going to put those on both sides of the bathroom walls. So they look like this, and it kind of brightens up the space so you can see better in there. And then I have this wash stand that I'm going to put in there, and this is nice because it fits perfect in that area, and it kind of comes in a little so I can put it against those panels I just put up. So I can put it flush to the wall, and then it doesn't stick out. And then I have this clawfoot brass tub, and I have this really neat looking shower hose or shower. It even has the handle here. It's pretty advanced. So this is neat because it has even a sponge in there that's like a sea foam sponge. And I'll put that in the bathtub so you can just place it in it, or I could do it on the side. Actually, it's better if it's like this, because then that's where the water would run in. And I didn't want a lot in this bathroom because it's so small and narrow. So this is the last item that I'm going to put in there. And at the end there is a place I can hook up a light. So I'm going to put a light in there. I had one in there before, but something happened to it, so I have to replace it. It's really hard to capture this on camera because it's so narrow. In person it looks really pretty. And this is the last bedroom I want to show, and this one has Noah's Ark theme wallpaper, which is probably not appropriate for a Victorian house, but I'm going to ignore that fact because I don't want to replace it. And I do love the wood floors in here, the light color, and it also has, you know, looks like the sky on the ceiling. And so I'm going to keep everything the way it is. I'm not going to redo it. And these are two twin beds that I have for that room. They're metal beds and velvet draped in here with lace and pillows that have the beading in it so they look natural how they lay down with the ribbons. And then this one's the same, it's just different colors. And this will be the room that's going to be two girls will be in here, and then the real little girl that I showed yesterday that I have right now here. And this will be her room with her sisters, and reminds me when I was little because my sisters had beds that were twin beds, and then I had my little youth bed in their room. And I consider this a youth bed because it's so low to the ground, and it's real fancy, and it's supposed to be a crib maybe, but I'll say it's like a youth bed. And that's the one that I'm going to put in there with the other twin beds. And then I have this dresser to put in there too, and this really pretty runner that is handmade, hand crocheted, and all these drawers open. And that's where I'm going to place the dresser, and then the twin beds go on either side. And the walls tilt a little bit, so this is the best arrangement to do for in here. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze, but it works. And then the youth bed right here. And that's all I'm going to have in here because it's not a very large room. And this is the very top of the dollhouse, and I do have a light there, and I have a peacock, framed peacock hanging here, Eventually I want to do something with the rooftop maybe, but for now I don't have anything. And I'm going to show you the little bistro set that I'm going to set in here. And this piece is super dainty and little, so it worked perfect in that area. And very gold leaf on it, and I just love the upholstery on here too. And the colors. And as you can see, this is a really tiny area, so this looks perfect there. And it'd be nice to have, you know, plants out here and a garden with peacocks and but yeah, all that takes time and money, and I just haven't done it. But this is it in the completion of the house. So the last videos I showed you the other rooms, and today was just the upstairs. And then I will be doing a different house, but not one that you haven't seen before, because I have completed all the doll houses. I'm just going to be doing some touch-ups to some of the other ones. And this doll is playing the piano. This doll is sitting by the fire. And this doll is just admiring herself in the mirror. And then there's the little girl with her kitty.
How sweet! Look at them play!